I want to tell you something that is very embarrassing for me to admit, and I didn't want to admit it for a long time. So, after 20 years of working in corporate America and doing everything I thought was right, working hard, moving up, taking promotions, moving, basically doing whatever my boss asked me to do, I realized one day that I had made a 20-year mistake. And not because I failed, because I succeeded at the wrong thing. And when I finally woke up to that, I didn't know what was next. I didn't know what my options were, and I didn't even know the right questions to ask. If you've ever felt that way or you're feeling it right now, stay with me. So I spent 19 years at Nike. I came in at an entry manager level and I got promoted 4 times in 5 years. By every external measure, I was on the right track. But life has a way of forcing decisions that a spreadsheet can't make for you. After a big promotion in 2020, in 2022, me and my wife decided we wanted to move back to be closer to our family and our network. That meant leaving the path I thought that I would spend the rest of my life doing. Okay. Positive, I took a significant pay jump to do it. So from the outside, it looked fine. But on the inside, something felt wrong because I realized I'd spent over 20 years following a path I thought was perfect for me, and it had somehow led me to something I actually didn't want. So that feeling, it was a mixture of confusion, embarrassment, and now what? That's a crossroads, and almost nobody talks about it honestly. So here's what I've learned since then. Almost everyone hits this moment eventually. It doesn't matter the industry, doesn't matter their title or income. I've talked to CEOs, VPs, directors, high earners across every field, and the same thing keeps coming up. They followed the script, they did the work, they got the rewards, and then one day they woke up and thought, is this it? Not because their life fell apart, because it didn't. It still doesn't feel right. And that's the part nobody prepares you for. So if that's the season you're in right now, subscribe to this channel because this is exactly what I talk about on here. And hey, I'm Dustin F., your anti-career coach. I help people figure out their most valuable exit strategy out of corporate America and help make that as easy as possible of a transition. When most people hit that crossroads, they face three things at once. They don't know what's next, they don't know what their options are, and they don't want to just go get another job at another company because deep down they know that's going to end up in the exact same place. That last part is important because that instinct is usually right. Another company will not fix the underlying problem. Another title doesn't fix it. Another salary bump does not fix it. What people are really after isn't more of what they already have, it's something entirely different. Freedom over their time, control over their direction, and work that's actually built around their life instead of the other way around. And most people have no idea how to get there, not because they're not capable, not because nobody ever showed them it was possible. That's exactly where I was. In the last 3 years, I've built multiple businesses that give me leverage and options. Not because I had some special advantage, not because I had a roadmap handed to me, but because I had to figure it out alone from scratch after walking away from the only career path I'd ever known. And what I built in those 3 years gave me more freedom than 20 years of climbing ever did. More control, more income options, more ability to decide how to spend my time. And the thing that I kept thinking about this is how many people are sitting at the same crossroads right now, capable, experienced, ready, but stuck because they don't know another path exists, let alone how to walk it. All right, I've got more videos on this channel about how to take what you've already built in your career and turn it into something that actually gives you freedom. Subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, so here's what I want you to hear. You don't have to fight this alone. That's the whole reason I do this. I spent 3 years building something from nothing, making mistakes, finding what works, and eventually creating real leverage in my life. My goal now is to help as many people navigate what took me years to figure out so they don't have to go at it alone the way that I did. because the crossroads doesn't have to be the place where you stay stuck. It can be the place where everything changes, but only if someone shows you what that path actually looks like. So it may seem like I'm contradicting what I just said. I was stuck. And then after about 6 months, I realized I needed help. So I hired one of the best coaches in the online education industry, point blank. So that helped me gain years of knowledge in months. All right. So if this hits home, drop a comment and tell me where you're at right now. And if you're at a crossroads and you want help turning your experience into the next chapter that gives you real freedom, the link's in the description. That's the place to start. You've spent years building something valuable. It's time to start building something that's actually yours. I'm going to put another video here that you can check out so it can help you figure things out a lot quicker than what it took me. You don't have to figure it out on your own. Learn from my mistakes. If you know somebody that's struggling and needs help, I put a description in the bio. Have them book a call with me. I'd love to connect and figure out where they're at and show them exactly how to get out of corporate America. That's it. I'll talk to you soon.